Hey guys, it's Diane from Diane Hockman, and this is a letter I just got from one of the folks that's working with us over here at the Home and Small Business Network based upon a private call that we had the other evening. And this, I think, is probably extremely typical of most home business owners. Small business owners, you're a little different because if you actually have invested in a storefront, in an office, etc., you have that responsibility. But for home business owners, it's very, very easy to get into a state of inertia or inactivity because just selling something isn't moving you. And Wednesday night we talked about finding your passion, because it is that passion that makes your hands, your feet, and your mouth go. So let's take a look at this. It says, okay, so I know what I need to do, and I think you're watching me thinking, why am I not doing it? And by the way, this person is an extremely intelligent person. So her not to be in action, there has to be a reason, and we're going to delve into it. She says, but you hit it right on Wednesday, which is such a huge help, that I don't know my passion or my people. People meaning her target market. Who is she out to serve? I think I got clearer then on who I am talking to when you spoke about the target market. Lately, I saw that I enjoy helping others brainstorm on how to build a list and create a funnel. Ironically, that is what I'm working on. I think that my people are frustrated online marketers, and this is what I am not 100% clear about. Do I need to be even more specific? Mothers with children, homeschooling mothers, stay-at-home mothers, but I'm really good with men. In fact, this person, her best person she has is a guy. So I think that my keywords are sales funnels, list building, social media list building, using social media for business, online marketing, building a business online, etc. Any thoughts or ideas? Guys, for those of you that are not search engine optimization experts and blogging experts and so on and so forth, this is the best advice I can give you. This is what I did. And if you guys are familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk, whose best-selling book Crush It, you guys should pick up. If you haven't read it, you need to read it. It's a very short book and you need to get it. And you need to go look up Gary. His site is winelibrarytv.com. Gary was a young guy. His family owned a liquor store, and he realized that by rebranding and reworking the way their packaging was, the way people saw them, it could change and increase their business. So he changed the name of the shop to Wine Library. He realized, because he as a kid was a baseball card fanatic and he used to sell them and trade them and so on, he realized that people don't collect beer. Well, they do actually, but not as much. But a lot of people collect and try wine, and they're willing to spend more money on wine than most people are willing to spend on regular liquors and beers. So he reworked the packaging and branding of the store, and at the dawn of social media, Gary started to do a wine video show. Now, the only problem was that when you think about wine, you think Wine Spectator and Vintages and the Cru Elite and the this of the whatever region of whatever. And Gary was like this young Jersey guy who loves the Jets. And yet he built a massive following because he had a passion for wine, he had a passion for the social media, and he knew who his people were. His people weren't the snooty snoot wine collectors with huge cellars and this and that. It was the average person that wanted to learn more about wine and train their palate. If you go watch Gary, he's like screaming and yelling and freaking out. He calls it the Thunder Show! It doesn't go with wine. And yet, it was right for his people, and he's built a huge following and become very, very well-known, been on TV and all over the place through his passion. Same thing happened with me, guys. I got really passionate about learning about internet marketing, social media marketing, but most of all, my biggest passion is keeping newbies like I used to be in the game and keeping them from getting ripped off and going broke before they break through. And when you see me and hear me speak, you can hear the intensity of my desire to help people, and I attract people through it. Now, the truth is, People shouldn't be attracted to me because I'm not a blogging expert. I'm not a search engine optimization expert. Every time I try to use a keyword tool thing, I get frustrated. It took me forever to learn how to edit videos and all this other stuff. By all rights, people should look at me and go, why in the world would I want to study with her? And people who are into wine should look at Gary Vaynerchuk and go, why in the world would I think about learning about wine from a kid in jeans and a t-shirt with a Jersey accent? And the key here is the passion. So my dear friend who wrote this in, if you are passionate about frustrated online marketers, and if you are passionate about helping them with their funnels, like you mentioned, and with their ideas and so on and so forth, then what you need to do is go out and create content and let people feel how much you care and how passionate you are. When they show up to hang out with you, to watch your stuff, to read your stuff, etc., they're going to naturally go poking through your links and so on and so forth. And if you are a match for them, they're going to sign up for things with you and buy things from you. That is how I did it. Purely on passion. And when you're in passion, you learn rapidly. You don't have a problem. It's not a pain in the neck to sit. I could sit in front of marketing DVDs and go to seminars all day long because all I think about is how can I help more people? How can I help more mamas be home with their kids? How can I help more men get out of the bondage that they're in these jobs that they hate, but they have to go to them because they have to support their family? How can I get more people out doing the things they love and living their life instead of being in a box? I'm obsessed with it, because I broke out and I'm largely free. I just sent my kids back to school. Yesterday was the first day of school, but my whole family, including my husband's, home all summer. We just had 2.5 months together as a family. Nobody gets to do that. I do. And I think that's what this business and prosperity is all about. It's not about the money. We love to make the money. It's about the freedom and the lifestyle and the family and the love. Big fan of the Broadway show Rent, and there's a song in it where they say, how do you count a life? You count it in love. And that's how you build a business too. You build it in passion, you build it in expression, and you let people know that you're on their side. If you don't find what it is you stand for and who you care about and speak out about it, you'll be sitting for a long time, unless you do want to become a analytics expert, which you can. And if you go down that road, you can earn a living on the internet without speaking to anybody, etc. But most of you, that's not where you're going to go. So I hope that helped a little bit. We'll have a lot more discussion on this over at the Home and Small Business Network, which is coming out real soon. I don't know when you'll see this, but find your passion, find your people, and speak to them and show them what you know so far and keep learning from them, and then show them what you learned and continually go back to them and show them stuff, and they will come to you and they will buy from you. It takes a little time. It takes follow through. You have to be consistent to build the following. But once you build the following, it's stunning what can happen using social media and using these tactics. Guys, we'll see you next time. And if you're not on my list, so you get all this good stuff, make sure you stop by DianeHochman.com, and on the right-hand side, put in your name and email so we can get some good stuff out to you. We'll see you later.